What's up, America? My name's Kasey Wells, and I'm your independent write-in presidential candidate in 2020. And I've got this elephant up for auction. It's my 2020 political fundraiser. Now, I'm not really asking for money from everybody, but I do have the, I'm an artist, I make art, and this is what I got to offer. I'm hoping somebody out there likes what I got to say and are willing to buy this to help me fund my 2020 presidential run. So let's take a closer look and see what it's all about. Come on in. All right, so on this here, these are all the things I want to fight for in 2020. You zoom in, we'll get a closer look at it. All right, so first, if you're going to sum up what my 2020 presidential run is all about, it's equality. Equality for everybody. And if you are willing to write in my name in 2020, what I want to do as President of the United States is to fight for a government of the people, by the people, for the people. I want to work towards economic equality and redistribute some resources that have been taken from the people. And I want to fight for ecological preservation and restoration. And so written on here are some of the different agendas I got. One of them, starting on this side, the thing that I would say is my number one political fight is technology for direct democracy, to give people an opportunity to vote on government agendas within their locality, on the city level, a state level, and a federal level, to give people a chance to say whether they are for or against an upcoming government agendas, so our public officials will know better what the people want, because that's how they get their just powers, is from the consent of the governed. And so I'm all about keeping government honest and having implementing some new system that will make government spending more transparent. I'm all about legalizing cannabis, bringing back holistic medicine, decriminalizing addiction, universal health care, of course, is on my agenda, universal basic income, and so much more. I want to do as much as I can to help people, because the money men, or I would say the Rockefeller family, have been the ones that have pushed things so drastically out of balance. But I want to do all I can to bring back balance and make things a little more fair for everybody. And so I want to free us from debt slavery. I want to support unions. I want to support veterans. I want to increase our wages to have living wages. I want to make the FDA and the EPA do their jobs. I want to end poverty, and I want to equalize the price of justice. We got to bring in affordable housing and support canceling all federal student loans. And also, I would say for no income tax for the 99%. I want to tax just the 1% to fund my political agendas. All right, hold on. We're going to take a quick pause, and I'll be right back.
2, 1.
All right, welcome back. I want to bring peace to the planet Earth. I want to protect our waterways. I want to protect our air quality. I want to expand public transportation, and I'm going to fight to purify our food supply, banning Monsanto monoculture in some ways, or at least Ready Roundup. But I guess that gets into the things that I want to fight against. So these are the things I'm talking about fighting for. Let's go to the other side of this elephant and see about the things I want to fight against. Okay, like I was saying, I want to expose the Rockefeller family and the Rockefeller regime and what they have done to corrupt our country in dramatic ways over the last 100 years. I want to end the war on terror, end the war on drugs. I want to outlaw lobbyist groups and make public elections publicly funded, not privately funded. I want to free us from the fossil fuel industry, and I want to convict war criminals of war crimes. I want to shut down the over-the-counter derivatives market and expose the over-the-counter derivatives market. Did you all know in 2009 that was valued at over $700 trillion? What is all that money? Well, we'll get into that later. Anyway, I want to also reopen 9/11 investigation. I have a lot of questions about that, and some of them are written on the butt of this elephant, but we'll talk about that later. So I want to focus our military on American problems, and I want to rein in the military-industrial complex. personally, I also really got a problem with artificial food colors. The fossil fuel industry has made it legal for them to put red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, which are petroleum-based food colors in all of our food, and it causes ADHD, it causes cancers, tumors, all bad things. We got to end that. I also want to end animal growth hormones. I want to ban that. I want to ban clear-cut logging. I want to ban coal-fired energy. And I want to ban toxic pesticides, ban GMOs, ban fracking, ban mountaintop removal. I want to shut down the Council on Foreign Relations and other non-governmental organizations that are in such great control of our public policy. And I want to end corrupt public policy. Thinking about nationalizing utilities somehow to make utilities free for us. And I want to remove public officials from private councils. And so a few other things I got here, talking about ending drone warfare, and what else? Well, I'd say that's a pretty good summary of what I'm talking about. Ooh, torture camps too. Shut down Guantanamo Bay and other facilities that conduct torture. So I'm all about bringing back justice, bringing back love. I want to save the planet and end corruption in our government and take our country back. So in 2020, write in Kasey Wells for President if you like the sound of that. And if you have a friend that has some extra money that's interested in buying this elephant to help fund my campaign, let them know that this is up for auction from now till August 8th. The opening price is $10,000 and we want to sell it at contract, saying that if you ever decide to resell it, we will split those sales 50-50 between me, my friend Kyle Riley, who helped me make this, and you. And so that pretty much sums up the ears of the elephant. Thanks for watching. Take care. Write in Kasey Wells in 2020. I'm out.